가볼까요? 은신처. 벤누.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know.
전 세계의 마법을 없애버린 거랑
Blame
같죠.
them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds, home sweet home. Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
오토.
Never a dull moment.
Otto will want to know what happened in Cosnes. I expect he'll be in this.
Look, it's Sid.
Staying long this time?
공방 어디
Does that
있나?
have blood on it?
Back, are you? So, what'll it be?
레인볼트.
No scratches, right?
강화는 안 되고요.
Fine. What do you need? What do you want?
한 번 만들어 놓은 게 계속 좋네.
Anything else?
Is it business or pleasure?
그 전에 있던 분들 다 왔네요. 어떻게 다 잘 계시네.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
됐고요. 얘도 왔네.
Dave, you're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions?
시드만 없군요. 갑은 어떻게 됐냐? 안대하고 있을 것 같은데.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me.
후구가
Not
그
a single one of the bearers
덩치
we
큰
sent
걔인가?
showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off
가부
keeping
있군요,
an eye
아직.
on the Republican army. Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
맵? 얘 누구야?
Still can't work that one out.
비비안?
There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
가봐야겠지요? 근신처 클라이드
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
새로운 여주인가?
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds
역사
herself
공부.
at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
상브레크? 이제 크리스탈이 없으니 크리스탈 갖고 전쟁은 안 할 거고, 그지?
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the blight wrest ever more land from her grasp.
약간 2부 느낌이네요.
She has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago.
제가 닭게 부셨죠? 뭐야? 제압해버렸어?
The Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army.
근데 이제 크리스탈이 없잖아.
From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
재밌는 걸로.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was...
이런 거나 시키고.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
봅시다. 비비안. 분사학자. 나인테일즈. 안녕하세요.
Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten.
이야기꾼 이제 새로 생긴 거 아니야?
Welcome home.
물려줘야지.
You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the
후의
north.
고문서.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though.
버릇이 없구만
Always
꼬맹이들.
got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some
어떻게 살아남았냐 여기 살아남은 사람들은.
and the wounds that remain. They are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
의사 여자는 어떻게 됐지? 아직
That we
있나?
must. Just as I must
가고
give you the
있으면은
time
둘이
you
같이
need
살긴
to
했겠죠.
recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
여기 있네 여자애.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long.
이게 없는 걸로 느낄 수가
It
있나?
was like,
좀 더 시술해야 되는 거 아니에요?
and it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work.
얘도 지웠네.
Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus.
왜 편지를 보냈지?
I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
오 머리카락 왜 이렇게 길어?
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear an issue.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
편지야. 크리스털 자치령을 제압한 상브레크 대왕의 달메키아가 진군하기 시작했다. 스파의 사병도 소집됐고 생각보다 큰 전쟁이 될지도 모른다. 이건 나중에 PC방 대원을 좀 고려한 유아인 것 같죠 이거? 이거 마우스.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march.
아니면 굳이 이렇게
We're
만들 필요가
underlying
없거든요.
Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power,
아직도 잘 못 써?
we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something
이제 좀
is
잘할 때가 되는 말이죠.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
and every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance.
기억이 나나 보네
It
그때.
would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there.
뭐야, 아직도 타고 있어?
It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
한잔해.
To a world without mother crystals.
뭐야, 아직 남았어? 마더 크리스탈?
To Sid.
내가 게임 마지막인 줄 알았더니 아니네. 조슈아?
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more.
크리스탈 갈아서 땅에 뿌리면 안 되나? 영양분처럼? 비료처럼?
The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
같이 다녀. 따로 다녀. 이 사람 좀 있어.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing.
Martha?
Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
드리우는
What would make Martha leave the rest?
무슨 일입니까?
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone.
또 미끼야? 아니겠지?
Like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search.
오래건.
But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto.
오래건
Make sure
누구야?
everyone gets home safe.
마사의 여관.
Martha is a survivor. We'll find her.
어빌리티. 봅시다. 라무. 얘도 패링 있나? 멀리나. 이거 아까 좀 시간이 길더라고요. 저런 거 같아요. 얘는 패링이 아니네요. 광역기인 것 같고 얘보단 얘가 나을 것 같긴 한데 얘 너무 모션이 길어요. 자, 써봅시다. 마사의 여관. 추억 컨텐츠 있네. 묵변 같은 거 없나? 좀 볼까요? 상점.
What happened here?
여기 왜 난리 났네?
We need to find the others.
아, 주변 컨텐츠구나. 난 추가 컨텐츠인 줄 알았네. 깨비.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all her efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
슬픔의 만.
To the Abbey sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them.
베어러들 데리고 있었으니까 그럴 수 있죠.
But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
수청해봐라.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
봅시다. 일단 낮 방송은 오늘 여기까지 하도록 하고요. 일단 저녁 먹고 잠깐 또 다시 찾아오도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사드리고요. 좀 이따 올게요. 안녕.